Hey everybody, it's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we took down Misty for our 5th Cerulean, our 5th Kanto Gym Badge. I'm not tired. Our 5th Kanto Gym Badge, and our 13th Gym Badge all together. Today, yes, you're seeing double. We're taking on the Saffron Gym for our 6th Kanto Gym Badge. And our 14th gym badge altogether. Before we go into the actual gym though, this is the fighting dojo. This is where Kyo was, the guy that gave us the Tyrogue. There is an item in here. The MVP of the Crystal Legacy eventually had the Focus Band. Yeah, you can actually come in here. And just in case you got this far and you didn't ever go into Mount Moria, you can talk to this guy. Hello. Karate King, the fighting dojo's master, is in a cave in Johto for training. That is going to be your hint to go back to Johto and be like, hey, let me go find the fighting king in this mountain here, in a cave. But with that focus band in hand, it is an held item that gives you a 10% chance of surviving a hit that would knock out your Pokemon. And I believe, even in this introductory, it can happen multiple times in a row. 2 times in a row is basically a 1% chance, but I've seen that happen before. In battle facilities, online, Pokemon XD Ghetto Darkness's little quick battle mode against your friends. Yeah, it can happen, and it probably will happen. Today, though, we're going into the Saffron Gym, the famous Psychic-type gym that gave Ash so much problem, and this is going to be Houndoom's time to shine. Houndoom is the newest member, if you guys don't remember. We caught Houndour when we first got here to Kanto, and it replaced our Dunsparce, so Dunsparce could be in happy little retirement, though. This is because of Psychic-type gym. We'll probably about to find out everything right here. Yo, champ and Macon. A trainer as skilled as you doesn't need to be told how to deal with Psychic-type Pokemon, right? I expect great things from you. Good luck. Yeah, pretty much. Dark-type Pokemon are immune to Psychic-type attacks, and Dark-type moves are super effective against the Psychic-type. So, we picked up a great type in here. Plus, it still can resist Psychic as well. So yeah, this is another gym where we have a major ace. So, we'll go ahead and take on these trainers here. I've never memorized the puzzle here. Honestly, I would just go left to right, battle everybody before the gym leader, and you'll be fine. Medium Rebecca has a Drowsy. You know, when I see Drowsy, I think of 2 things. 1, M&J TV, of course, because of the memes. And 2, the Orange Island episode, where Butch and Cassidy had a Drowsy that hypnotized like a bunch of Pokemon in the area. I think it had Metronome too? I don't know why. I know like its debut was the sleeping episode with Drowsy and Hypno and the like high society crowd. But like that episode has always stuck with me. Where Butch and Cassidy have that not Houndoom, but the Drowsy, as they hooked up to the machine. It's so odd, but as you saw right there though, we made quick work out of Hypno and Drowsy. Normally kind of pain in the butt Pokemon. Psychic power is the power of your soul. Or I guess that's why it's called the Soul Badge. No, wait a minute, oh boy. I'm talking out my ass. No, the Soul Badge is the Fuchsia Gym. This is the Marsh Badge. So now you see further proof of why people always say it was like switched up at some point. Like, why is the Marsh Badge at the Psychic-type gym? Where marshes are known for having the swamp-like area. And the Poison Gym is the Soul Badge. It doesn't make sense. I forgot which way I came. Alright, there we go. Alright, number 3. The fighting dojo next door was once the city's gym. Yeah, and the Psychic type gym kind of took over. Obviously, the Psychic types are good against Fighting types. Psychic Jerry wants to battle. It would be pretty interesting to see a Kanto game. Not that I want to revisit Kanto for a 4th or 7th time. I mean, technically it would be, I guess, the 7th time. But in terms of primary, it would be the 4th. You have Red, Blue, Yellow, Fire, Red, Leaf, Green. And then you got, Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. That's 3 adventures in Kanto. You revisit Kanto in, Gold, Silver, Crystal, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So we can flamethrower you. So it would be technically 6 times, but for like 4 primary adventures. But it would be interesting to see like before Red's time, not like after Red, even though that whole timeline in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee is so weird. You follow the same events, but Red and Blue exist still. I don't know why Let's Go is like that. But it is still... I mean, it would be nice to see, like, before Sabrina was here. Like, before an overpowered Psychic Specialist was here. Give us the Fighting type gym. Give us a Viridian gym as the first gym before Brock. You know? In the beta builds, there was supposed to be a youngster that was the very first gym leader. And I think they used like normal types, or I think their H was a Lickitung. It was like a high level Pidgey or something like that. So that would be a fun concept for a game, just kind of like earlier Kanto. Before, like maybe the actual goal is to be the best trainer. You can have like little tournaments type of things. Similar to Sword and Shield. And we got Slowbro coming after Slowpoke. I mean, you can maybe see Mr. Fuji some. Maybe the start of Team Rocket. Maybe you meet Giovanni at some point, a younger Giovanni. You could see his son being Silver, the rival you have here in Gold, Silver, Crystal. That would be an incredible game. Once again, I don't want to go through Kanto again anytime soon. I'd rather go through Johto again. We're like liking Johto content, honestly. And by the way, that was all of the trainers. There was like 4 of them. So as you can see, yeah, you talk to this guy. And yeah, you go up and check. Nope. There's only 4 people. So even the gyms were dumbed down here. You see what I mean? And we're there. We didn't take a single hit, did we? No. So you know what? Because of that, I'm just gonna go in here. Like I said, this is a lackluster gym if you have the right type. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, it's still... It's gonna be a cakewalk. We go from Gen 1 where it's Psychic is unbelievably OP with Amnesias and Kadabras and Alakazams all around, to if you have a Dark type, you're set. So, let's go ahead and take on Sabrina. I knew you were coming. 3 years ago, I had a vision of your arrival. You're after my badge. I don't enjoy battling, but it's my duty as a leader to confer badges on anyone who has proven him or herself worthy. Since you wish it, I will show you my psychic powers. Sabrina, the creepiest gym leader of the Kanto anime, has only 3 Pokémon. Yeah, we're going up in levels, but down in Pokémon. She starts off with Espeon, level 46, Psychic type, with the moves Psychic, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, and Swift. Yeah, they can really only hit us with Swift and Quick Attack. And unfortunately, Sand Attack. But hopefully, Houndoom gets a one-shot. Look at that. Next up, there is her ace Pokemon, Alakazam, level 48, Psychic type, with the moves Psychic, Future Sight, Reflect, and Recover. All she can do is Future Sight. It does not take type into effect in Generation 2. But we get a one-shot. Houndoom, you're proving yourself a good member of the team. Going up to level 48. Now, if we didn't hold off on the level of the evolution for Houndour, we would not have Crunch yet. So, another reason you want to hold off on those levels. Last up, there was Mr. Mime, level 46. Psychic type, not a Psychic Fairy yet. With the move Psychic, Reflect, Barrier, Baton Pass. It can't touch us. That would be not even a one-shot sweep for the gym, but a one-shot sweep for the whole, not even a one-shot sweep for the gym battle. It's a one-shot sweep for the whole gym. I'm happy I'm using Houndoom finally for the first time in its debut generation. Why did you put Houndour in post-game? It far exceeds what I foresaw. Maybe it isn't possible to fully predict what the future holds. Okay, you win. You earned yourself a Marsh Badge. Also, why can't we capture Houndour in red, blue, and yellow? If it's only here in Kanto. Like, it doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Draws out your subliminal? What 10-year-old's gonna know that word? I mean, it took me a good bit of my childhood to finally realize I don't know why I said this. I remember this. When it says like the attack missed, for some reason I would say the attack missiled. I don't know, I was 8 when I was playing yellow. So, I have no idea. Although I failed to accurately predict your power, this much I know to be true. You will become a celebrated and beloved champion. I'm already a champion. And that is it, honestly. Yeah. The Psychic type Pokemon are no longer to be feared. Like, why can't you put a little panel thing that's taking me back to the beginning? Why do I gotta go through this? It's never fun. Alright. Next time on Pokemon Crystal, we take on one of my favorite gym leaders from the Kanto Saga anime. The riddle-loving gym leader himself. See you guys then.